Hi, my name is Sotiris, playing drums with Mount Joy, and this is what I'm using tonight for this tour. I usually have a company called Masters of Maple Drums, but tonight, and for this tour, we're using this Gretsch. It's a Catalina club, and it came with the stock heads, which I think are coated ambassadors. Yeah, we got a 14 by 5.5, 12 rack, 14 floor, and a 20 kick. The wood is it's a satin walnut, and walnut I have a kit back home that is solid shell walnut. So for this tour, we had to find a kit real quick, and this one kind of reminds me of home, and it sounds great. Walnut's like a really warm wood, has a lot of great lows and mids, and that's what's coming out of this kit. The cool thing about this kit was we literally took out the boxes over there. We had to set it up real fast and sound check so we could get a decent time sound checking, and it sounds great, like straight out of the box. So yeah, and of course a few moon gels here and there for this, and then then we go to the cymbals right here. I've used these for a long time. These are the 15-inch traditional medium hats by Istanbul Gap. They sound great. They're pretty washy, heavy, but they sound great with this gig. And here's a 22 Exist Crash that I use as a ride. All the cymbals are Istanbul Gap that I use as crash and a ride. It sounds great. Little washy, but still has some definition. This right here is a 22-inch Brilliant ride that exists. Excuse me. And it's a little bit heavier. Cuts through when I need it, just for some parts when you just kind of want that sweet little ride. It has a nice little bell sound. And this is the signature Agap 20. And this sounds cool. It's got like a cool, so kind of got, then you have, and I throw like, this thing on it. This is kind of like effect symbol, and I'll do a stack in a song where I usually stack these two, and it kind of gives a cool little thing there. So these are just like Ludwig pedals and gear. I'm just we bought some stuff for the East Coast tours, so we grabbed this because it was like a Ludwig pack, and it actually works out really well. So that's it. This is this is one we got. One I have back home is a DW, but to me, as long as it's kind of got this shape and it feels good on my back, because you're sitting down a lot, I'm set. So, and then let me move a little bit of this stuff here. So yeah, I have Vic Firth. It has been amazing to me and has sent me. I bought it, but they hooked me up pretty much everything that you see here. So I just used the American Classic 5A wood tip. Got a lot of those bad boys. And then I use for a couple of these songs, they look a little beat up because I used the ends of these for some rib stuff. And these are great for washes and all that. Just picked these up. Kind of the same thing, just a little bit different of a model. These are a little bit thinner, so they're cool for swells when I use. And I just bought these today because these are pretty messed up. And then I have, these are actually from my uncle who lives in Greece. He's a musician and he made these, so shout out to Yanni, thank you. And then what else? I have these that I actually found in my old drum studio, and I use them for one song that we don't really play too much, but it's just kind of like a kind of groove. So yeah, this is just by ProMark, they call it the Rattler, and I'll throw it on some tunes, just kind of gives it a cool little effect for some tunes. So yeah, I love to in each song kind of make it different in my own way. So I'll grab whatever I could when we were writing the album and rehearsing, and now it just kind of turned into this thing that kind of keeps my ADD in control, because I use that. I'm just like, cool, I have something to do other than just play beat, and I'm staring off into the distance. So yeah, and then I have this thing. It's just by Meinl. This is a nice shaker. Then I do have these Music Cares. These are amazing earplugs. So you can get them for different instruments, and they cut out different frequencies and dBs depending on the instrument. So yeah, that's what I use to keep my ears intact. Right now we don't have in-ears, so we kind of go off. just the monitors, which is fun. You know, definitely like that. And here's a tambourine. Throw that on. Boom. Am I missing anything? I think that's it. And then, of course, you gotta have gaff tape. Gaff tape for all your gaffing needs. And then these mint toothpicks. Just kind of keep me cool during sets. Thanks for checking out the kit, the cymbals, and all my tools I use. Come check out the band. Our tour dates are on mountjoyband.com, and our handles on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff is Mount Joy Band. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music. We're there. So thanks for sticking around.